Namaskar. This is Deepak Waikar coming all the way virtually from Singapore for this national conference. Topic I have chosen to interact with you is National Education Policy 2020 Paradigm Shift in Higher Education. राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति 2020 उच्च शिक्षा में प्रतिमान परिवर्तन. Here I have given my email address and contacts. You are most welcome to contact me. Before I start my presentation, I would like to invoke the blessing of Goddess Saraswati. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varde Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. I am invoking the blessing of Goddess Saraswati to make this conference successful as well as my presentation successful. Agenda for my present plenary session is what is current perception about NEP 2020, knowledge skill dilemma. Okay. Key features of NEP 2020, paradigm shift in higher education, multidisciplinary holistic education. What is it? What are challenges and opportunity? And finally, we'll have some summary and conclusion. All of you know that this National Education Policy 2020, which was which was given to all of us in July 2020, is a comprehensive framework aimed at transforming India's education system by 2030. It's already in the there for 5 years. We have got 5 more years. One of the key recommendations of the National Education Policy is shifting from rote learning to holistic, skill-based, and multidisciplinary education. Okay? मुझे एक मेरी लिखी हुई रचना याद आती है. रट रट के हुई है दिमाग की बत्ती गुल. रट रट के हुई है दिमाग की बत्ती गुल. खत्म हुई इम्तिहान गया सब कुछ भूल. उम्दा अंकों के बावजूद भी हुए है अप्रैल फूल. जख्म भरने ही नहीं देते कमबख्त ये उसूल. क्या है ये हमें कबूल? क्या है ये हमें कबूल? 2019, June 2019, I wrote this one, and after that, the National Education Policy has come, where they have mentioned about rote learning, रट्टा मारने वाली सीख के बारे में लिखा हुआ है. फिर क्या, what is it? Okay, what is it they are talking about? At present, we depend a lot on knowledge and less on skill development. That is what the observation of experts. Education is but predominantly from the industry. To understand this one, we have proposed what is known as knowledge skill grid. Jankari, Kaushalya, Jarjar. On x-axis, it's the knowledge, Jankari. On y-axis, Kaushal or skill. From low to high, from low to high. And it has got 4 quadrants: green quadrant, orange quadrant, blue quadrant, and round quadrant. Now, each of them have got importance to play. When knowledge is limited, Kaushal is low or limited, then we are in the green quadrant, we call it amateur. Okay, सीखने वाले लोग, amateur. Obviously, for all colleges and institutes, intake is, so obviously our school, we study from nowadays KG, primary, secondary, 12th standard or equivalent. And once we get 12th standard or equivalent, we are ready to go into colleges and universities. And obviously, we have on the other hand, another quadrant is called knower. Okay, knower, our professors, our lecturers, who give us the knowledge and we learn and we grow. Obviously, according to national education policy, that first year when you join any college or institute, they should design a program which will give you 1 year certificate. And after that 1 year, if you wish you want to go and do something like apprenticeship, internship, jobs or something, you are free to go. And after some time you want to come back, then 2 years, if you continue for studying, then you get what is known as diploma, 2 year diploma. And after that, if you still want to go into real world, do something, then you are free to do that. And last but not least, a degree, 3 to 4 years degree. A 3 year predominantly generic degree, fourth year, some research component is to be added. And then after that, obviously, you go and do your job. You come into green, from green quadrant to blue quadrant with the help of orange quadrant. Okay, this is what Jankari Kaushalya Jarjar, knowledge, skill, grit. And this is what NEP 2020 undergraduate study model, the undergraduate. Okay, and paradigm shift, because you can exit whenever you feel appropriate, come back and continue. If you go back and we see that what is this Kaushal or Jankari Jarjar ka? Actually, this green हरा जो quadrant है, that is called Brahmacharya. Okay, Brahmacharya, Sikhna. Okay, that is why you can see all the degrees in the world. They call it Bachelor of something, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering, Medicine, whatever. Brahmacharya. According to our scripture, Brahmacharya means you have to study, okay, and obviously follow certain strict regulation. And then once you reach certain level, then you start doing karma, काम करना है, okay, काम करना. After you reach certain level, they say now they expect you to do something. Karma, हमारा कर्म है. So higher skill you get, more work you can do. And obviously, in this journey, Gyani, our lecturer, our professor, our teachers, our parents, our relatives, senior people guide us, guide everybody. They help us to move from green quadrant to blue quadrant. हरे से नीले में, कौशल्य केस में, और फिर हम काम करने लगते हैं, whatever. We are in that zone. And national education policy has captured this appropriately. It said we need a paradigm shift, multidisciplinary education, multiple entry, exit option, just I mentioned to you, should go up to 4 year of undergraduate degree, adding honors or research. And there we need a systematic academic credit banks. And they want to increase gross enrollment ratio from current less than 10% to almost 30 to 35%. So this is, and this graphic is generated by AI tool called Copilot. Okay, Copilot. So this is how we can use AI also in education. Now, what is that multidisciplinary curriculum? Okay, multidisciplinary, what they are saying, maybe we need to have a very generic degree, foundation degree, basic degree. And I have just put some acronym for that, BASCOM, but we can think about different way also. This is not mere electives, not mere just my major, minor, not double degree, not mere interdisciplinary project, not mere disciplines. So this is what they want. They just want a very foundational, basic degree covering multidisciplinary aspects, which can incorporate in the multidisciplinary curriculum project-based learning, problem-based learning, community service, soft skill, entrepreneurship, and more, which are useful for applying skill. I just mentioned skill, correct? Going into karma. And this is what is needed, that all the colleges and universities should design this, and they're not doing it. And that is why I'm sharing with you, okay? We can design properly. And then we need to add holistic aspect, holistic, okay, holistic, what it means? Well, we need to bring in other skill like sports, music, drama, yoga, value, ethics, etc., not as extracurricular activities, but as a part of the curriculum. So This is Integrated Multidisciplinary and Holistic Curriculum, BASCOM. I gave an just acronym, 3-year basic degree consisting of problem and project-based learning, internship, community service, design thinking, soft skill, entrepreneurship, and etc. to make us ready. And obviously, we do this with Dharma. The Dharma has got various views, but Dharma means also our duty, Kartavya. Okay? Holistic. So this is what is needed for designing. At present is not there. We're very happy to help any university, college to design this one. Once you are this one, we are calling this one as a MDH model, okay, paradigm shift, multidisciplinary holistic approach, wherein we allow our higher faculty brain to develop, mind to, and also heart also, with a heart. Okay, otherwise you will see that they are only developing brain, but they don't care about the humanity, then there will be disaster. That's what has happened, and that's what is happening also. So MDH model is systematically integrating our thinking, intelligent capabilities with our heart, okay, heart and mind together. MDH model, that's just one which I have shared with you. तो हम कर सकते हैं. Now, this is how, because once we bring in that aspect, then we can bring in a lot of innovation, learning, and new way of doing it, paradigm shift. Okay? That is what creativity, passion, and analytical skill combine. Okay? The national education policy also emphasizes on India's native knowledge system. Okay, inspiring Indianness in people. So what they are incorporated is IKS, Indian Knowledge System. A question arises how we can bring it. Okay, let us see now. Okay, this one I composed just more than a year back, 2 years back almost now. Gurukula Reeta Sada Chali Aaya. I think all of you will be knowing it. Very based on very important, very popular. Okay, दोहा गुरुकुल रीत सदा चली आई ज्ञान पाए सक्षम हो जाए. ज्ञान पाए सक्षम हो जाए. ज्ञान का मुख्य उद्देश्य वही है कि हमको सक्षम बनना है. ज्ञान विज्ञान करे जन कल्याण. ज्ञान विज्ञान कर जन कल्याण. And this is exactly what we wanted, not by just hodgepodge or something. No jadoo tona. Okay, proper knowledge, science for welfare of people. Gyan Vigyan Kare Jan Kalyan. This is what we wanted. This is what we should bring it now. Okay, master disciple doctrine. Master disciple doctrine. So that can be easily done. Then national education policy also say, वो जो रट के हुए दिमाग की बदल, we must change our assessment system, education examination system. This is shift from summative assessment to regular formative assessment and competency-based assessments. This is what needs to be brought in. Not easy, requires a lot of training. And for this one, I have something to say. Okay, so again, our Indian knowledge system, it has been written there. Only thing is we have now, for some reason, we have forgotten it. Something I wrote, अंक की चिंता ना कर. Okay, अंक की चिंता ना कर. Don't worry about marks. मन से पढ़ाई कर. Study with mindfulness. मन से पढ़ाई कर. मिल जाता है जो भी ज्ञान. मिल जाता है जो भी ज्ञान. Knowledge thus acquired. धर्म से ही भलाई कर. Okay? ये श्रीमद् भगवद गीता के बहुत महत्वपूर्ण श्लोक पर आधारित है. Use it with righteousness. And I'm saying that shouldn't this be the foundation of education system? Somehow, national education policy did not specify specifically like this. Isn't it time to transform our education system based on such sound values we have got? पहले पहले मैंने बताया था कौन सा? हाँ, ओके। पहले बताया था गुरुकुल रीत सदा चली आई, क्या न पाए सक्षम हो जाए। देन नाउ आई एम सजेस्टिंग टेक दैट फ्रॉम द आवर इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and apply it. How it is related? Okay, how is it related? Okay, all of you know this is a very popular, famous shloka. Karmanevadhikarasте ma phaleshu kadachana. Ma karma phala hetur bhurma. Bhurmate sangot astatva karmani. Exactly that. Okay, what I have put in those four lines are depends on this wonderful shloka from Bhagavad Gita, uh, chapter 2, verse 47. One has the right to perform their prescribed duties, karma. Okay, as a student, our karma, our dharma है पढ़ाई करना, but is not entitled to the results or fruits phala of those actions. Yes, they say do it with dedication. Then, if it teaches nishkarma, nishkama karma, selfless action. If you do this one, you will definitely get wonderful. And advising against being motivated by outcomes or falling into the inaction. So this is a very powerful one. If we are able to implement this in our education system, we will be then really very, very knowledgeable. Very, very knowledgeable. I can definitely say that, okay, and we'll be able to apply it. So coming from Bhagavad Gita itself. And if it's coming from Bhagavad Gita, it must be very, very powerful and useful. This is exactly paradigm shift in higher education we are promoting vision. We invite you to join this yagya. Okay, join this yagya. Together we can make it happen. And before I just close, I say one more part. All of us know, all education institutions in school and colleges and universities and international school, you make it. Okay, just check to them. They in their vision system they read it. Okay, they have put it. हर एक में है छुपी बेहतरीन सी खूबी. In each one of us, there is a hidden talent, one wonderful, beautiful hidden talent. But that talent is hidden, okay, lying सुप्त, निद्रा में है, जैसे कुंभकर्ण की निद्रा में. So that is lying सुप्त. निखर कर उभर आए तो only when it goes through systematic training and okay, that all tapa निखर कर उभर आए तो खुल जाती है किस्मत खुशी खुशी. Okay? This is what exactly is the vision of most of the education institution, because they say we want to bring in the hidden talent of the students and allow them to flourish their potential and achieve the whatever they want to achieve in their life. But only thing is they don't follow properly. This is the one will help you follow. हर एक में छुपी बेहतरीन सी खूबी निखर कर ऊपर आए तो खुल जाती है किस्मत खुशी खुशी. बाटिए खुशी खुशी. Okay, this is composed by the myself. And now previously we have circulated. Those who are interested to participate, we request you to participate in this survey. This survey will help you and us to how we can implement National Education Policy 2020 systematically. लीजिए इसको और आपके दोस्तों को भी बताइए कि you can do this survey. Okay? Those who are interested to link with me, you can come on LinkedIn. Please follow this this LinkedIn profile. My earlier one I have forgotten. Okay. Thank you very much. This is Deepak Lakshman Rao Waikar, bringing you all the way from Singapore. NEP 2020 paradigm shift in higher education. राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति 2020 उच्च शिक्षा में प्रतिमान परिवर्तन. मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि I have been sharing with you some of my thoughts and views as a plenary session. I wish you all the best for the this wonderful conference and symposium. Okay, let us have a nice time, and thank you very much.